Hi friends, happy Sunday. I hope you had a beautiful Sunday. I'll talk to you for a little bit. Got a few things I'd love to share, and then I'll just call it a day. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm doing this live. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a mom of 12 amazing kids, and I have baby 13 on the way. And lately I've been loving to give a peek of that baby. So here you go. Here you go, belly bump. There she is. growing. Isn't that awesome? She comes all the way. Been having some good contractions today, but they're not like painful at all. It's just, it gets tight in the belly. But I like to do a rundown of how things are going and what I've been up to. So you kind of keep track of what a mom of 12 really does. And then you know what goes on in my life and what is possibly going on in other people's lives, and then maybe not. Some people do it different, and that's okay, right? We all just do what works for us, and that's all that matters. So this morning, I started off, doing my positive things and reading good material and just trying to figure out if I was going to be able to get up today, because I just felt like, ugh. And when it got time for my kids to go to church, for us to go to church, I got my little boys ready, as I always do. I had them all take baths last night and let them use my tub, which is kind of fun just because it's a garden tub, so it's a little bit bigger than their tub, and they really enjoy that. And then I got the twins ready, and I did their hair. Yeah, I wasn't on there because I'll tell you, you'll find out why in just a second, Brandy. It's good to see you here, though. But so today I got the boys ready, and I do their hair, especially on Sunday, and then I did Daly's hair and helped her button up her dress. I got the boys buttoned up and just made them. They do a lot of stuff on their own. Like they found their own clothes because they hang up where they can reach them. They put their own shoes and socks on, which is great. But then I just make sure everybody looks good and is ready. But my voice was in and out today. Like sometimes you couldn't even hear me talk. You can tell I still have kind of a raspiness about my voice, so it was kind of rough. And then my husband left at about 12:30. They went and sat down at church, and I'll be dinged if I didn't fall asleep. And I thought I'd just take a nap, whatever. I got up once to go potty, but I didn't even look at my clock to see what time it was. And the next thing I know, I was just having these great dreams. I was just sleeping away. And I woke up, it was 4 o'clock. And it was actually 3:58. And my husband and kids walked in about 2 minutes later. And it was just so funny because I was like, you mean I slept that whole time that they were gone? It was like they didn't even leave because I was so not feeling well. And I just thought that, I only took a 15-minute nap, but it ended up being several hours. And that's right, I think, when Kat jumped on. So I wasn't even looking at my phone. I was greeting all the kids as they came in, and I didn't look at my phone again for quite a while. So I just missed that altogether. I was so bummed. But at least I can watch it later. I just saw that I almost watched it right now, but I decided I better jump on before it gets too late. But I really try. I don't have my sound on my phone because I don't like the constant beep. That's very distracting for me. So I don't have any notifications on my phone. The only thing that I let banner-wise notify me is my Amazon drop-offs, so I can hurry and get them before somebody swipes them. But other than that, I don't have Facebook notifications. I don't have text notifications, nothing. My texts can pop up, but they don't make a sound or anything. I don't have my phone on, so it doesn't ring. If I'm expecting a very important call and I'm afraid to miss it, I will turn it on. But only for a few minutes because I don't like the distraction, Otherwise, I'll answer the phone every time it rings. So if I just turn it off, I don't worry about that. Yeah, the rest was really good because I already feel so much better. And then I got ready. My girlfriends have decided to throw me a baby shower. And I just think they're so silly, but I just hate for people to put that much work into it when it's just not necessary. I'm really simple, and I can just go buy a few things and hope it's enough, but it will be nice to have friends come around and get to talk and chit-chat for a little bit, so I'll do that. I'm just a little worried because it's not until February, and I'll be more pregnant, and hopefully I'll be able to walk around and stuff. Because sometimes as I get bigger, my legs the circulation cuts off, and it's just harder. It was way harder with the twins, but it's still just getting older. You know, being 47 makes it a little tricky. But then also, if this baby is a Down syndrome baby, I'm trying to find statistics on whether or not Down syndrome babies are more prone to carry long term, or if they're more often they come early. And I don't know. I can't really find enough information. Like, some people take the babies early for one reason or other, but they usually have more severe problems than what ours shows. So I don't see any reason why I can't carry her full term, but I just want to be really ready just in case she does decide to come early for whatever reason. I don't ever want her environment to not be safe, because, you know, babies have that oxytocin in their brain, and it just sets off an alarm that times perfectly with the mom's body, and it allows that softening to happen where your hips soften and then the uterus starts softening, so your cervix can be ready, and all that kind of works in harmony so that the body knows when that baby's ready to come. That is, if you're not getting induced and stuff. If you're getting induced and stuff, you could be at any part of that process. So I like my babies to be able to come when they want, and that's what they do, and so we'll just go with that and make sure it's wonderful. And that's what I'm hoping happens, so I'm pretty excited about that. But then I got ready, because I kind of lounged around in my jammies again. I'm like, geez, this is like twice in a week or something, maybe 3 times this week that I did that. I guess that's how it is when it's on a sick day. What are you going to get dressed for? But I finally got dressed, and they wanted me to go scan some stuff at Target for the gift registry. So I did. Before that, I had done the Amazon gift registry, and then I did one at Target. So I went and just scanned some things. And, you know, it's hard because they don't have a lot of things that I'm used to buying. Things have changed in 6 years from when I used to have babies. Like, you know, we were trying to find a stroller, and all of them are gray. One of them had a little bit of lavender on it. One of them had a little bit of red, but they're just all gray. And I'm like, what's up with that? Like, does everybody just want black and gray strollers? I don't know. Maybe so. I'm not sure. But I was just happy that when I went downstairs after church to eat with the kids, I folded the towels that were on the couch, and I folded the tablecloths and had the kids help put those away. So that felt good. I was, you know, even though I'm sick up here, it's more just here now, but I can still move my arms. I still, as long as I don't do too much, I can hold upright, and I'm fine. So I like being able to do just little tasks that aren't too overwhelming and that aren't too strenuous. So, you know, I got my husband the church bag ready, and because we teach a primary class together, except for I wasn't able to go today. So for the kids' safety, they always make him leave the door open, which is fine with me, especially if he's a guy by himself in there with a bunch of little kids, just because they've had, you know, these churches have so many issues with that. It just keeps those kids safe. And it's funny, the kids are like, why are you shutting the door? So he just has to be, because you guys are noisy, so we gotta learn to be quiet. We'll keep that door open. He was just telling me about it, so it was kind of funny. But I was able to put the stuff he needed, the treats he needed, so it was really awesome. But now it's time to get the kids ready for bed. It's time to have one little boy who just started a little bit of a fever, so he might be getting sick. And, you know, one other thing is that my son, my 17-year-old, 18 now, sorry, my son Knight, he told me that he wasn't feeling good yesterday. And so he drank some echinacea golden seal tea, herbal tea, and I said, you know, I have my echinacea capsules, but I gave away my golden seal ones to my other son who lives in Utah, and I was like, crap, I don't have echinacea golden seal, I need that. And so he was like, well, I'll make you a cup of tea if you want it. I'm like, would you? And he's cute, and he brought it to me, and he was like, well, I added a little bit of honey to it so it wouldn't taste like dirt, because it kind of tastes like dirt. I'm like, you're so funny. Luckily, with my nose clogged, I can't taste it right now, but you're so sweet. I appreciate it. I'll take it. And I drank the whole thing down. It was just awesome. So it's just nice to see that when you're not feeling well everybody just pitches in a little more. They're more helpful. The boys are really sweet, and I just really appreciate that. So, hey, did you have any questions? You're certainly welcome to pop those up if you want, real quick, and then if there's anything else that you want to know, or comment that you have, I'd love to read those. Tomorrow I'll do my check-in for the baby bump stuff and the information that I found out recently. And like the one I told you I couldn't find out yet, so I'm still looking into that. But yeah. Well, I do love that Fly Lady keeps the systems really simple, and that if you are not feeling well or struggling in one way or another, if you just can keep those basic routines going, it really does help, and you're just not totally behind on everything, and I really appreciate that about Fly Lady. So that's what I've done. Well, anyways, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to drop those below. If you want to see more of these videos, click the subscribe button in red. If you like the videos, you can push the thumbs up. That means you like it, or you want to see more, or whatever. Or you're just being supportive. And then if you have any questions or comments, I love those in the bottom. And then I always get back to those within 24 hours. Sometimes they don't need anything more than a like and a heart, but sometimes they do. So we'll just see how that goes. Take care. Have a great night. I'll keep drinking my water and taking my vitamins and try to take good care of myself and this little baby growing inside. But I'm getting really excited. It was fun scanning all the stuff today. It just makes it really real fast, you know, like you just can't help but realize it's really coming. So, oh, I was going to bring that book today. I forgot. I'll have to do that sometime soon, hopefully. Bring that book that I've been reading, because it's really great. I think it would help a lot of people. So, all right, well, have a great evening. Take care. It was good to see you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.